Check it. All right, what is up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we're looking at AMC, APE, GME, and SPY. I also quickly talk about Bitcoin in this video because we are seeing Bitcoin start to decouple from SPY. Guys, this video is jam-packed full of information that you need to know for AMC meme stocks. We have new news about the court. So we're going to be talking about the new news that just dropped from the courts and why you're seeing AMC's price move in after hours. We're going to get to all of that and my opinions and more. Also, we're seeing the market start to shape up that I predict. SPY moving to the downside, Bitcoin decoupling from SPY, moving to the upside, meme stocks decoupling from SPY, moving to the upside as we see this market start to crash. And again, I am set up very, very nicely to profit off this. We're going to talk about that as well, how you can profit off this in this video. So without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and talk about the charts, the facts, the data, and see what is going on. All right, what is up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we're looking at AMC, APE, GME, and the SPY. We are looking at AMC, APE, GME, and SPY. We have some major news for AMC, so you want to stick around for this video. Let's go ahead and hop in the charts and see what we have going on. So the market is developing. There is a ton of stuff going on. This video is going to be jam-packed with information that you need to know. So as you guys can see, we have the SPY moving to the downside. SPY is going to start capitulating to the downside. Also, we have Bitcoin absolutely pumping to the upside. I told everyone that Bitcoin was going to decouple from SPY. Bitcoin is going to be moving to the upside as the overall macro economy moves to the downside. The dollar begins to crash. Stocks are going to be moving to the downside. SPY is going to be moving to the downside. AMC, GME, Bitcoin are going to be moving to the upside, and this is just the start. You guys are already seeing this market already start to happen, and I am set up very, very nicely holding SQQQ, Bitcoin, AMC, GME, and APE, and many other stocks positioned for this particular event that we're about to see. We're about to see a very, very particular market environment that people have not ever seen before. We're going to see Bitcoin, precious metals, things like that start to move to the upside. Gold, silver, Bitcoin, Ethereum are going to be moving to the upside. Cryptocurrency is going to go into a bull run. Stocks are going to make another leg down, a more bearish leg down to a lower low. As crazy as that sounds, we're going to get a lower low on SPY. In my personal opinion, SPY is about to see a major capitulation to the downside. As you guys can see, if you go ahead and look at the market psychology, we are in the complacency stage. Everyone thinks we need to just cool off before the next rally, but this is when you see the most capitulation. We have already had a major euphoria rally on SPY. As you guys can see, this major euphoria rally, then a push to the downside. Then you have this upwards consolidation chop. That is the complacency stage. As you guys can see, euphoria rally, push to the downside, upwards consolidation chop, complacency stage, and we are about to see another leg to the downside for SPY. Technicals also say this as well. As you guys can see, we're in a huge macro bear flag, This is telling us that we have more price targets to the downside for SPY. So that's what I'm looking at for SPY on the bigger time frame. Guys, also, if you can see, I do think SPY is going to be moving to the downside for the next couple of days. We're going to be seeing SPY move to the downside. Now, if it can hold support at 435 and hold support at this level, we could see SPY start to consolidate sideways, but it has broken the wedge. The wedge is broken, so we could see SPY actually start to capitulate to the downside, especially if it cannot break this micro sloping resistance marked in this turquoise light blue color that you guys seen here. Right here, this trend line. If we could not break this trend line, SPY is going to be capitulating to the downside hard. We're making an expanding megaphone pattern to the downside. So also some technicals, we can see that we have the bearishness on the MACD on the 2-hour time frame and on the 4-hour time frame, and it looks like we still have more downside for SPY. So I do think we're going to be coming to the downside for tomorrow on SPY, and probably throughout the rest of the week seeing downside for SPY. That's what I'm looking at for SPY on the short and long term. I do think once we get to about 426, 425, you're going to see SPY actually start to tank to the downside and start to capitulate. And then once this thing bottoms, falls out, it's going to fall out fast. The rug is going to get pulled fast on SPY. You can see that Greed is an extreme greed. Extreme greed, you always want to do the exact opposite of the herd. Again, this is an extreme greed. You want to do the exact opposite of the herd. This is when you want to be scaling out of your positions, not starting new long positions. You want to be scaling out why it says extreme greed. And I do think the crypto market is going to be decoupling from SPY. Bitcoin is going to be pushing to the upside. Meme stocks are going to be pushing to the upside. And we're already starting to see this as Bitcoin makes that move to 30,000, which I did predict in my last cryptocurrency update. Make sure you check out my videos for more cryptocurrency updates. I do post about cryptocurrency every once in a while, and I will be doing more cryptocurrency videos after the AMC MOAS. Let's go ahead and hop into GME and APE and show you guys what we are looking at. So right now, we have major news for AMC and APE. Right now, they are saying that this is a recommendation of the special masters approving the settlement. So this is the special masters recommending to approve the settlement, but this is just a recommendation. This is not a final say from the courts. So people are starting to freak out, and we are seeing this arbitrage of APE move to the upside, and after hours, AMC move to the downside in after hours. But if you guys can see that APE is moving up about 5%, AMC is only moving down about 1%. Guys, this is a false sellout in my personal opinion. This is FUD. This is fake news in my personal opinion. This is a recommendation. Do not make financial decisions on a recommendation. That is absolute insanity. Me personally, what I'm doing, I can't tell you what to do, but me personally, what I'm doing, I'm holding till the 28th, the 29th to see what we happen. Now, me personally, you guys can do what you want. You can think what you want, but if a reverse split is approved, I am not holding my shares through a reverse split. I'm telling you right now, I am not holding my shares through a reverse split. You guys can do whatever you want, have your own opinions about the reverse split, think that the squeeze is coming after that, but I'm telling you now, the reverse split would kill the play. Now, I do think we're going to see the reverse split actually get denied. Even though we have this recommendation, I'm still sticking to my guns, and I think we're going to see that move to the upside on the 28th, 29th to about $5.15, then using that as support and then pumping to the upside. So that is what I'm doing. Me personally, I cannot tell you what to do. This is not financial advice. This is what I'm doing, my personal plan, and what I plan to do with my shares. I am holding my shares. I'm not making any moves on AMC stock. I'm not selling my APE. I'm not selling my AMC. I'm holding all shares, all positions, and not making any changes to my portfolio until we have a final say from the court. Now, let's go ahead and look at APE. Again, APE is breaking above that $1.80 mark. So I do think APE is going to make that push to about $2, $2.50 to the upside as it uses $1.80 as support. So I do think APE is going to be pushing to the upside here as the market opens and throughout the rest of the week. Let's go ahead and look at GME stock, and then we'll look at AMC stock technicals and show you guys what is next. So GME stock is looking extremely good for a setup. As you guys can see, GME stock Bollinger Bands constricting here on the 4-hour time frame. As you guys can see, setting up for a massive move. It's going to consolidate and then pump to the upside. I do think by the 28th, 29th, GME will be rallying, and I do think GME is going to rally before AMC. I think it's going to help give AMC the momentum to the upside. Right now, we can see that AMC is recovering and going green as we speak, Again, guys, do not make decisions. This is mostly institutions making moves in after hours. Do not make irrational decisions. AMC is going to be moving to the upside on the 28th, 29th. Not financial advice, in my personal opinion. That is what's going to be happening. Now, again, back to GME, we use this overall sloping macro resistance as support. So, as you guys can see, this turquoise resistance that has been resistance for over 2 years is now flipped as support. Time after time when GME rallied, it hit its head on this resistance, and now it's flipped as support. That means the next time GME rallies, it's going to absolutely moon. And as you guys can see on the smaller time frames, we are set up for a massive push to $30, and that $30 push will give us the gamma we need to go to $50, $60, $70, $80, $90 for GME stock. Let's go ahead and look at the call options chain to show you that we have enough gamma after $30 to easily push to higher valuations for GME once we get above that $30 level, and then after that we can get calls expiring in the money and then ramp up with the gamma pushing to the upside. Now in a smaller time frame, you guys can see that the Bollinger Bands are constricting. We have broke this falling wedge and we are about to push to the upside. I do think GME is going to be consolidating at about 2450, 2475 in that range before making a move to the upside here later this week and then into next week into the 28th and 29th. And I do think GME is about to set up for this move now and push to the upside. You can see that it's working on a bullish MACD cross here on the 4-hour time frame, and on the bigger time frames it looks extremely bullish. Again, flipping 2-year support as 2-year resistance as support, making higher low, higher low, higher low, higher high, higher high. What comes next? A higher high. GME is in an overall uptrend and trending to the upside and about to make a massive pump to the upside, in my personal opinion, not financial advice. So that's what I'm looking at for GME on the short and long term. Let's go ahead and look at AMC on the short and long term in the technicals and show you guys what we are looking at. So again, we had an initial drop to the downside for AMC as the special master's recommendation was to settle or allow the settlement. Again, this is just a recommendation. This is not the final say in the court. Me personally, I'm holding my shares, and I told you guys straight off the rip, I'm being 100 with you guys. I'm not holding my shares through a reverse split. You guys can do whatever you want. Me personally, I am not holding my shares through a reverse split. Now me, I do not think the reverse split is coming. I think it is actually dead in the water. There's also multiple lawsuits for the reverse split. So even if this judge says it, they still can't do anything until the New York lawsuit is settled. So guys, the reverse split is dead in the water. I do think we're going to see that move up to the upside, the 28th, 29th. I do think this is a fake sellout. Institutions are making these moves in after hours. You could see that we are oversold on the 4-hour time frames, as you guys can see. You can't really see because of the RSI, and this is being after hours, but you can see that we're approaching the oversold territory on the 4-hour time frame. Also, we are way outside the Bollinger Bands, which means price is going to snap back inside the bands, and we're going to get a reversal push to the upside, and I do think AMC is actually going to make a move to the upside. Now, I did say we could expect downside for AMC in my last videos all the way possibly to the 22nd. I do think all the way to the 22nd, we're going to see downside. So till tomorrow or Friday, even at the latest, we're going to see downside for AMC, and then we will see it start to trend to the upside here next week as we get that push to the upside and then hopefully get that confirmation candle to $5.15. Now, I want to be very transparent with you guys that I do not have any more dates after this. I do not have any more dates on this channel. I know people don't like it, but I have given some dates. I give dates on this channel. I give dates of personal interest for rallies on this channel. If you do not like it, do not watch. But I give dates that I do think that AMC has a potential for a massive rally, and then of course a rally could lead to a short squeeze. So I do give out these dates. After this 28th, 29th date, I do not have any more dates, so I would be going back to the drawing board to try to find more dates of potential interest for a rally. But again, after this date, if we do not see that rally, we're going to have to go back to the drawing board. I'm going back to the drawing board with the technical analysis, bars pattern, seeing where we're at in the cycle and seeing where I went wrong. Now, I do not think my theory is wrong. I do think we have an accurate bars pattern. As I showed you guys before, I've showed you guys the 2020 squeeze, the 2021 squeeze. I showed you guys the cycles. I showed you guys the fractals, how the patterns repeat. So I'm very, very confident that we are in the right position here. But if we do not see that movement, I have to be transparent with you guys and let you know that we're going back to the drawing board. If we do not see that $5.15 confirmation by the 30th at the absolute latest. So that's what I'm looking at for AMC on the short and long term. Again, AMC is also setting up for a very massive move on the bigger time frames. Bollinger Bands constricting, weekly time frame, very good. Also a breakout of this macro falling wedge. Also, we are in the recovery phase. As you guys can see, we've already went through the complacency stage, which is this upwards. We had this euphoria, drop down to complacency stage, drop down into anger, then depression, and we are starting that recovery. We also are making a double bottom off of $3.60. A beautiful rounded double bottom right here, one bottom, second bottom right here, and we're about to push back up to that $16 level. Once we get to that $16 level, we can get a lot of gamma, a lot of FOMO, short starting to cover, and again initiate the short squeeze. That's why I look for points of interest for rallies for AMC. And again, on the macro, we are setting up for a nice rally as we do have this falling wedge setup, and we have this ascending triangle setup. And again, the patterns keep repeating over and over again. It's all in a loop. It's all repeating over and over again. As you guys can see, the patterns are inside of themselves. Falling wedge, straight into an ascending triangle, falling wedge, straight into an ascending triangle. The patterns repeat on smaller and larger time frames as things in a loop. They can speed it up and slow it down with algorithmic trading, with trading back and forth and stuff like that. But again, it is going to play out. It is just a matter of time. They cannot keep shorting it forever. It costs a ton of money to do it. Rates are raised, and it's going to make hedge funds go bankrupt, and we are going to see a massive short squeeze, especially when SPY starts to move to the downside and start margin calls and liquidity starting to dry up. Again, I've talked about this for many months, about a year now on my channel, telling you guys that this market would be coming, that we would see AMC start to move to the upside, GME start to move to the upside, meme stocks start to move to the upside, Bitcoin go against the market, and we would see SPY start to crash to the downside as gold, Bitcoin, things like that start to go to the upside, and meme coins or meme stocks as well. Let's go ahead and look at the fundamental data for AMC and then wrap up this video. You can see that AMC short interest is 22.62%. 22.62%. They have 0 shares available to borrow as of now. They are using these for this fake sell-off that you guys see to the downside right now. Again, they are using all of their ammo up and becoming less and less effective at pushing us down. We're about to see a nice pop to the upside, in my personal opinion, 28th and 29th. You can see that once we get above that $5 level, we have a ton of gamma. So again, if we get above that $5 level, we can easily see pushes to higher valuation, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10, $11. Very easy if we can get above that $5, $6 level and hold that as support. You can see that failure to delivers are racked up, and we have a massive failure to deliver pile up. Again, this many FTDs should be absolutely illegal for AMC. Let's go ahead and check out the cost to borrow and then wrap up this video. So let's go ahead and put on AMC cost to borrow, AMC cost to borrow. And guys, hopefully you found this video informative. If you did, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe for more content, and let's check out this cost to borrow and wrap up this video. So guys, AMC's cost to borrow is currently sitting at 100% cost to borrow. Again, putting a ton of pressure on the shorts and allowing us to pump to the upside. Every time cost to borrow runs to the upside, we see price run to the upside, and we have broke this 2-year sloping resistance. Next time we run to the upside, it is going to be the last time, and we are going to see a massive squeeze. Guys, this is what I have for you. Hopefully you found the video informative. If you did, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe for more content like this, and you could become a member for $2.99 a month. $2.99 a month. You could cancel at any time. You get a ton of perks for becoming a member of this channel. I also have a Discord as well. Link down in the comment section below. You can join the Discord. You can ask me about it on my Twitter, on Instagram. Go ahead and message me. It is $50 for a lifetime invite. $50 for a lifetime invite. I talk about my stocks, cryptos, and trades all day long on the Discord, and have a great community that posts TA as well, so you guys can see all the TA, everything we have, and join the community. $50 for a lifetime invite, or $2.99 to become a member of this channel. Cancel anytime. If you want to support me for free, simply drop a like, subscribe, or leave a comment. I truly appreciate each and every one of you that do so. As always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out. Alright guys, that was the video. If you found it informative, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe for more content like this, and remember you can check me out on Twitter and Discord for even more data zero updates. Message me on my Instagram or Twitter to ask me about my Discord. $50 for a lifetime invite, or you can become a member for $2.99 a month. $2.99 a month, cancel at any time, and you get a ton of perks for doing so, like exclusive content, exclusive access to me, and exclusive Igimos and badges as validation on the channel as a member as well. So if you want to do that and support me that way, you can, or you can support me for absolutely free simply by dropping a like, leaving a comment, or pressing subscribe. I truly appreciate each and every one of you that do so. And as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.